really blind. I look like a real blind person now. Ready?
You're really gonna have it.
I look like a real blind person, huh?
Wait.
Patches, what are you doing?
Oh, it's recording! Oh my god. Today, I'm going to be interviewing Selena Darcy. What was the question?
You forgot the question. She forgot the question.
What's it like being blind?
It's hard because all I see is black. It would be nice to see any other color but black, you know? I don't want to see just black. I want to see, like, green and everything else. All I see is black, red, white, and blue.
You don't see those! Oh my god!
That should be a blooper.
This is horrible!
That should be a blooper. Save it. Let's watch it. I'm serious.
Okay.
We got this. Okay. Are you gonna go?
I can't.
Why? I'm not even
Okay. That was
I
you
have
that
to
time.
pee. Oh my god. Why did you have to
Because I was trying to hold my laugh.
No, because every time you don't say anything, that's what's making me laugh.
Okay.
I feel like you're just staring at me.
Okay.
Okay. Are you holding your laugh?
Okay, I'm trying to make it so, like, we have more time to cut this out.
Okay, do it.
What's it like being blind?
Well, it's really hard because all I see is black. I mean, it'd be nice to see any other color but black, you know? And then we could just cut this part out because I forgot what I was supposed to say. What am I supposed to say again? What am I supposed to say? Tell me what.
But I've been blind for so long that I'm used to it.
But I've been blind for so long that
Wait, no, don't
I got,
do it yet.
But I've been blind for so long that I actually got used to it. So, yeah.
How have you managed living with Roseanne?
I haven't managed. She's so mean. And you know what? All these years when I was younger, she used to abuse me. She'd hit me, she'd slap me, and she'd call me all these dirty names and everything. And I just, you know, I got fed up with it. But what was I gonna do? I was too young. I didn't know anything. You know, sometimes it just got on my nerves, and she'd pull my hair and everything, and I can't. Can you just go to the next question?
Yeah.
Just go to the next question.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
How did you cope after you were raped?
I was so young at the time. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't, know. It just happened. He locked Roseanne out.
Okay, you don't have to go through the details.
Okay. We can cut that out too.
How did you lose your sight?
Huh?
How did you lose your sight?
Let's see. Okay, so Roseanne threw acid in my face. But let me tell you the story. Okay, so one day my dad came home and he caught her with another guy and he got mad and he murdered the guy, and then Roseanne picked up acid, meant to throw it at him, missed and hit me in the face, and I'm blind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I met him at the park.
No.
That would be really funny.
Where did you meet Gordon? Where did you meet Gordon? Where did you Where did you meet Gordon?
I met him at the park under a tree.
Where did you meet Gordon?
I met him at the park under the tree. What did you say?
I met him at the park under a tree.
That's what you kept saying. Say okay.
Where did you meet Gordon?
I met him at the park under the tree.
Okay.
There's a nice tree.
Where did you meet Gordon?
I met him at the park under a tree. I knocked my beads over. He came over and helped me, and it was like love at first sight, except for I'm blind. So it's like love at first bead picking up helper sort of thing. I don't know. I love him.
That's nice love story.
Thank you.
You just hit me in the face.
Sorry.
I can't stop.
Go. Straight face. Straight
Okay.
face. Okay.
What are your plans for the future?
Oh, Gordon told me about this blind school, so I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna be with Gordon for a year. It was supposed to be in a year. Why do I screw this? I'm gonna be with Gordon in a year, not for a year.
For the blind. Ow.
Sorry.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, Gordon told me about this school for blind people, so I think I'm gonna go there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be with Gordon in a year. I said in a year again. No.
How did you feel when Roseanne told you about her plans for old Pa?
Well, I felt bad for him because, I mean, she wasn't going to tell him that he had cancer, and that's pretty bad, you know? I mean, not knowing that you have cancer. And, I mean, I didn't really know what to do when she told me her plans for me, you know? I don't want to be a prostitute, you know? She can do that with Sadie. I don't want to go around like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Why does your voice get so high when you start? What are the colors you remember and why?
I remember red because that's the last color I saw before I went blind. I remember black because, well, that's the only color I see right now because I'm blind. And I remember blue because I always like to look up at the sky. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sky. The sky is blue. It is?
What would you tell Roseanne now that you no longer live with her?
I would tell her, well, aren't you happy that you got what you wanted?
Oh, she just snapped. What made you open your eyes about people with a different colored skin than yours?
Well, see, I grew up in a racist family where I was taught that they were different from us and that they weren't equal. But then I met Gordon and I fell in love with him, you know? And then when I found out he was black, I realized that he's no different from me. He's no different from anyone else. We are all equal no matter what color our skin is.
And what about your friend Pearl? Are you ever gonna become friends with her again?
I mean, yeah, I would love to. You know, at the time I didn't really know, like, 'cause at the time I met her, I didn't really know.
You didn't know what?
I didn't know that that they weren't equal. Wait, they were not equal. Wait a second, I got this all mixed up.
Oh my god.
You sound good. Recording.
Okay.
Okay.
What about
Okay, go.
what about Pearl? Are you ever gonna become friends with her again?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would love to. You know, I mean, back then I didn't know that. Like, I was taught that we weren't equal, but now I know. You know.